transportation for youth is, correct me if I'm wrong, this is a statement here, okay? Transportation for youth is incredibly important.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that statement. And it is because youth are our future. We want them to feel independent and empowered and learn what responsibility is all about and be able to participate in all the different parts of their community and with their friends as much as they possibly can.
Yeah, you know, and when they have transportation barriers, when there are things that are out there that prevent them from having that point A to point B transportation, it's challenging. So just the exact opposite happens. They feel locked out, they feel closed off, and really separated. Yeah,
separated,
it's a lot of those bad words. Yeah, we don't
likes that.
We definitely don't like that. So knowing that there is this benefit for our local youth and presenting that to you again here is really important to us. We want you to understand that if you, as a youth, want to go visit friends, go visit family, grandma, grandpa, or go shopping even. I mean,
go shopping,
right?
Go to a basketball game at
take
your
some
school,
friends out. Yeah.
Go to a park.
Right. We can do that. You can go to a park, right? I mean, what a better place than to go meet up with your friends and go out and have some fun. You know, you want to go to Tapiola Park to shoot some hoops with your buddies and stuff, just hop on the bus and do that. It's very plausible to be able to do that. It's very possible. And sometimes, Kathy, I think it could be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Learning a new skill.
You know, you don't have to wait for the adult in your household, the responsible, you know, guardian type person to be home from work for you to be able to go someplace. You can let them know, hey, I'm going to take the bus from school, from downtown to name your location, the movie theater in Seaside, the aquatic center in Astoria.
Absolutely. What better way to get out there and get some exercise and go swimming, right? Hey, actually, that's a transportation option, isn't it? Swimming.
It is, yes. Well, you know, we don't encourage river swimming, so maybe not, Jason.
Well, okay. Well, anyhow, you could get to the pool. You can go to the movies like Kathy was saying. So there's so many different ways that you can gain a little independence as, you know, someone who is of the age of being a youth. And really, we're going to talk about, you know, in our next segment, some of the things that are lifted, the weights. We're going to talk about some of the weight that is lifted off of a family when it comes to being able to transport, to be able to take public transit and do it on a regular basis and to do it safely on SETD's bus services, right?
Yes, absolutely, because yes, it is a safe way to travel in our area. And I can't talk enough about the doors that you can open by learning how to use your public transportation system. You can get a job when you didn't think you could, if you're old enough. You can go to the library and hang out and read some books and check out the things that the library services have to offer. They have activities at the different libraries. You can join a sports team.
Absolutely.
You can go do your own sports. You can go set up an easel in a park and practice your artistry. So many things you can do, so many possibilities that you open up by learning how to ride your public transportation system.
You know, I know a few people who would love to take an easel and set that up somewhere and just draw and have a good time and enjoy nature, just breathing that fresh air and so forth, especially right now during the summertime and, you know, even actually during school as well too. This is very, very helpful for you. But we are going to go ahead and take a look at a video, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun because you'll get to see maybe some examples that we're talking about put into moving picture and maybe make it a little easier to understand. So, Kathy, we're going to come right back and talk about the rest.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you right back here.
One of the things about growing up is learning how to become more independent. Riding public transportation is a great and safe way to help you gain the independence you want. Did you know that you can take your bicycle with you on the bus? Just let the driver know that you need to load your bicycle and then place the bike in the rack. It's that easy. Now you've just combined 2 mobility options for your trip. Great job! The bus can get you to all sorts of fun places after school or on the weekend. And the best thing about it is that it is fare-free for youth to travel on all SETD district buses. That's right, youth can ride as much as they want to anywhere our bus routes can take them, completely for free. It's natural to feel a little nervous before your first trip on public transportation, but once you've discovered how easy it is to ride the bus, you'll wonder why you didn't try it before. Another benefit to free fare is that you can practice riding the bus as often as you want without it costing you a penny. Now that you know that it doesn't cost you anything to travel on the bus, you might want to know where the bus can take you. Got an after-school job and can the bus get you there? Sure, yeah, we can do that. How about getting you and your friends to a new summer blockbuster movie at the movie theater? Well, get the popcorn ready because the bus is going to get you to the movies. School is just right around the corner and it's time to go school shopping. Can the bus get you to the shopping centers? Hope you know the latest fashion trends because the bus can get you to your favorite shopping location right now. The point is that there are many things that you can do around Clatsop County as a youth. And SETD can get you there by bus for free. Riding public transportation is a great and safe way to help you gain the independence you want. So, put your wallet away, plan your trip, call your friends, and enjoy the journey around your town. Well, there we were, Kathy. We had just such a really cool video, really showing some of the things that we're talking about. That's the whole idea behind these videos, right? We talk about some things, but these videos really help kind of describe and show you. And you can hear as well, too, in some cases.
Well, it's that old picture.
Yep, that old moving picture. Yep, absolutely. So we're really going to kind of dig into this segment here before we end the show and really discuss about some of the strains and how we lift those strains up. Some of the things that help us, really educate people on why it's important. The fringe benefit, right? The
fringe benefits to riding public transit.
Yes.
Because really, the things that you don't see, and we talk about the actual act of riding the buses. And that is empowering in itself. But really, to me, the best thing is that it's just learning that skill and feeling confident in that then gives you so much more empowerment. You're able to practice your responsibility for getting yourself to where you need to go. You're able to get a job if you want to, earn some money that you can spend in any way you want. You don't have to sit around and go, oh my gosh, are they going to get off work in time? Am I going to be able to make it in time? Am I going to get there in time for the movies to start? I told my friends I'd be there at 3 o'clock and it's 2:30. How am I going to? You don't have that. All of that are unnecessary stresses.
Some of those stresses are very heavy, aren't they? Mm-hmm. And especially youth, they tend to really take that heaviness, and in some cases, they make it heavier. I know my daughter, sometimes makes, even light issues turn into heavy issues. And when we're looking at transportation, that's some of the heaviest issues that we will deal with as a family, is when we're like, okay, is mom and dad going to be able at a certain time to get me to where my friends are at? Mm-hmm. Are we going to be able to make that movie or what have you? Those are stresses and strains that come along with really not having that self or that little bit of independence that you would have gained if maybe you would have learned how to ride the bus, and the fact that removing the cost barrier is very helpful as well too, right? So how do we continue to keep and taking off that weight and continue to make it easier? I mean, why is this sustainable, and why is it important to sustain these, this youth Ride for Free program that we have? What do you think?
So, to me, one of the best parts about the fact that youth don't have to pay to ride the bus is that it gives you the opportunity to practice and make mistakes. And it doesn't hit you in the wallet. You're not penalized financially for making a mistake. Maybe, oops, you get on the wrong bus and you end up having to get off and get back on again and go a different direction. Well, you don't have to pay for that mistake because you ride free whichever direction you're going. So it gives you a chance to practice without having to worry about if you brought enough money for those mistakes. Because sometimes mistakes can be costly. In this case, they don't cost you money.
I know when I was first learning how to be a mobility manager, travel trainer, I went up to Seattle and I tried their transit system. And one of the biggest stresses that I had when I was up there, now I went up there intending to make the mistakes that you talk about, but I remember looking at my card that I had prepaid my fare on, and I remember seeing the app and the money dwindle down to nothing. And not that it was a huge cost, but there was a level of anxiety that really started to perpetuate inside of me that, I'm getting close to nothing here. And so thinking of what that might have been like if it was my teen that was over there, I could imagine the level of stress and anxiety would be horrible. And really what that does, Kathy, right, is it pushes people away.
Yeah.
It pushes them and say, maybe they would have been lifelong transit users, but now maybe they're not because...
Right. Well, and like with so many things, if we learn them when we're younger, they just feel more natural. They just become part of who we are. And so for me, one of the best things is that in our region, you get to practice these skills for free. You get to become an expert without it costing you money. And then as you get older and you grow up, it just makes more of the world available to you. Because really, traveling by public transit in a lot of places is the easiest and best way to do it. So you can make plans to travel all through Europe using public transit. Their Eurail Pass system and their railroads are amazing. And if you've practiced riding public transit here and reading a schedule, showing up on time, learning how to download a fare, all of those things, you're going to be a natural. And so you can travel all over the place better by practicing it here for free.
For those of you out there who are in school right now and who are looking at, wanting to study overseas, there are plenty of those youth out there right now that are contemplating doing that, including one of mine. Yeah. And so if that's the case one of these days, well, then learning public transit is actually a necessity. It's so important. We're here to help you do that. I can travel train you. Kathy can work with you as well too. We're here for you. So I'm telling you, this has been a great conversation, Kathy, about it. Much needed.
So if you're the youth out there and you want to learn how to ride the transit for free and you are worried and you're a little nervous, get in touch with us. If you're the adult in the family and you just really wish your youth would get on the bus so that you didn't have to drive them around, get in touch with us. We can train a group of friends so that they all learn at the same time. But the idea is get out there and ride the bus, practice, and get to be an expert right here at home while it's free. And on that note, Jason, we did it again.
Transportation Talk Time is coming to a close.
It is. We'll be back again next week.
Yes.
Join us again right here. Same bat channel.
Same bat time.
We'll see you then.
We didn't even practice that, folks. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.